I'm already live. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so I am just gonna be waiting here if we will be having participants for tonight. If not, then I will just be recording this to be viewed by the subscribers later on. Okay, looks like we've got company here. Leafy Leo, hello. Julian, Mark, Replay Dance, Aho, Lexi doesn't care, Emperor is here, PBHC. Hi there, everybody. Nice to see you. TK is also here. Welcome everybody. Hawking Red. Hi, Mrs. V. Hi. Oh, nice to see you, Hawking Red. Julian Lawson. I'm Brendan brother. Okay, Brendan. I think I remember him. So anyway, thank you everybody for being here tonight. I am excited to see all of you because I haven't live streamed for a while after I was on a 4-day vacation, and this is also my first time to live stream again my substitute stories. Hello. Okay. So anyway, again, I would like to welcome all of you, and as usual, I would like to make some announcements. My first announcement is that if you've noticed, I'm not sure if some of you have seen it already. I started a new, like a motivation and inspiration thing. I just branched it out a little bit. So I have this "Life is what you make it" video. I hope to be doing that every day, just like the daily inspiration and motivation. And if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and watch it on my channel and or in Johnny D's channel. Okay, you had your first day of middle school. Congratulations, PBHC. I hope that it was great today. Anyway, another announcement is I remember I made an announcement that I will be asking Johnny D to do a shout out and a song dedication to Mark for winning the Disney quiz with subscribers that we had before. So look forward to it, Mark. I'm gonna make sure that Johnny D will sing a song just for you and do a shout out. The Undertaker, PBHC, I'm on my 2 week on middle school. We started on August 13. So anyway, again, another announcement is that there's a lot of requests from other subscribers to change the live stream hours, the time, because they saying that they can't participate because they're coming from Sweden or UK or India or some other places. So I'm thinking that on Saturday I might be doing two live streams, Saturdays and Sundays, to accommodate those who are requesting to have another time for live streaming. Hardcore Blood is here. Thank you. And Diego Vargas, hi there. Okay, so anyway, substitute stories today. What happened uh, in my class? I mentioned before that I will be doing a long-term subbing for this Spanish class that I have, and so that's what I did for today. Today was both a good and a bad day for me. Mostly good because the students are they were mostly behaved, and some are loud, but also a lot of them are not doing their work. I can't force them to do the class activity if they really don't want to do it. So there was just one student that I sent to the dean's office because he was just being very disrespectful. So hopefully tomorrow when I see him, he would change his attitude. So I won't have to send him again to the dean's office. Anyway, there were some students who were really rowdy as they came in. Um, there was one student when I said, "Okay, find your name on the seats," because I made a sitting chart arrangement and I assigned them seats. And there was one lady who actually carried the whole, desk, table, and chair, and put it in another place. And I was like, "No, you can't move those seats." So there were also some students who were scraping off the names that I put on the table, and they were switching it with other tables. So there's a lot of things that they are trying to do and hoping that I wouldn't notice, but I did. Anyway, um, trying to see both um, so I can read your comments. So anyway, today I have 209 students. I had about 34 for my first period, 41 for my second period. The third period, not too many students. There were only 22 students. Then I had 35 students for the fifth period. I had 31 for the sixth period, and I had 46 students for the seventh period. A lot of students. We have a very, very big classroom for foreign language. So, yep, 46 students. Anyway, they're sixth, seventh, and eighth grades combined. So it's not just one grade level. Okay, I will be reading your texts later, your responses there, and any comments that you might want to give. Um, so today I just asked my students to answer five simple questions. I asked them about the advantages of having a second language, if they're having any struggles, their strengths and weaknesses in learning the Spanish. And even before I told them the question, they were already complaining that they don't know how to answer it because they weren't there the other day, or they were absent. But I was telling them you don't need to be present during the past days to answer these simple questions. Some of them were saying, I don't even know Spanish. And I said, no, this is not Spanish. You don't have to answer it in Spanish. The thing is, they like to complain even without, I haven't even given them what to do. But the good thing is that when I told them the directions, then they followed, and they were all listening to me. So that was good. Anyway, the question that I had for them for today is, where is it? I don't know where I put it. Anyway, it's about how your parents teach you how to behave, and if that strategy is working or not for them. So, because a lot of parents, they have different strategies in disciplining their children, and some of them works and some of them don't. So I want to know the from the perspective of these children, how they think those strategies are helping them or not. So it's about um, how they how the parents are uh, teaching them how to behave or be a better person. So I can't remember the exact question I have because I wrote it down on the board. I didn't have any printout. So anyway, these are their answers. And while I am reading the answers, you're free to just go and chat with everybody there, say hi, hello, and chat with your friends here. I want you to use this my my chat room to as a place for you to chat and meet with your friends here. So I wish my school would start at 8:25, just like California. Okay, so anyway, again, I said I will be just reading these comments later on after I read these uh, responses from the students today, straight from the students. Okay, the first one. My mother always taught me to treat others how you want to be treated, no matter the race, sexuality, or gender. Yes, I would say it is working. It works because she constantly gives everyone the same positive energy, no matter what. My parents don't really have a strategy, they just correct me. If I'm not doing something right or if I give attitude. Is it working? I would say so. Sorry. I don't really give attitude that much, but if I do, they just tell me and sometimes I talk back, but it's not that bad. It's okay, Mark. Thank you for stopping by. If you need to go, that's fine. Maybe you can just watch this stream later on. Okay, from another student, they beat me. They use a belt. Yes, it's working because I'm not on the streets selling crack. They tell me respect everyone even if you do not like them. Every time I meet someone new, I have to introduce myself. My parents never really beat me as much, or I don't remember, but if I was hit, it was normally because I did something stupid or said something wrong. Yes, it does work because they make me realize what I am doing wrong, and it teaches me how to fix problems, also how to compose myself in front of other people. The Undertaker, thanks for being here. We have to get up early. I'm glad you're here. So just maybe watch this stream later on. Another student, my mom talks to me and works things out. My dad fights me and yells. Yes, it's working for my mom because I have respect for her. No, it's not working for my dad because I don't like him. My parents teach me how to behave first by showing me basics and then punishing me if I don't behave. Their strategy is to ground me or take things away if my behavior is wrong. I think it does work because I don't want things taken away, so I know not to misbehave that way again. Their main strategy, I would believe, is give respect and be kind, to treat others how I would want to be treated. I believe it is working the way I was raised. I believe I am a respectful person. My parents are very strict when it comes to behaving properly. They just keep me in check and say, you do this, you do that. And it does work because I know better and I can't disobey my parents, especially my mom. My parents teach me to behave by giving me advice and knowing right and wrong. They showed me how to respect and not talk back because that will make the situation worse. Loss of privilege, cell phones, if grades are low, bad report, etc. It is working because I have learned how to behave. My parents talk to me or either take away my phone if I don't listen. Yes, it is working because my phone is my life. Just like most of us, I think, because there's a lot of students now who cannot live without their cell phones with them. How do your parents, oh, so this is the question. How do your parents teach you to behave? Is it working? Why or why not? I'm glad she wrote it or whoever wrote this because I told them you don't need to write the question. How do your parents teach you to behave? Is it working? Why or why not? I live with my dad, and if I do something wrong, he yells. This, it is not working. Yelling only makes me want to be worse. My parents keep My parents teach me how to behave by telling me to do so, and if I don't do it, I will get punished. This helps because I do not want to get punished, but most of the time I behave myself. Well, I try. My mother gives me chores. If I don't do them, I will get a punishment, like taking my phone or missing out on a holiday. My parent punishes me if I don't work by being grounded. It has its flaws, however. It makes me feel slightly depressed every day. How do your parents teach you to behave? Well, youth, if I do something bad, my parents just decide to sit me down and have a long spanking that's from hardcore blood. My dad threatens me he will whip me with a belt if I don't behave or get good grades from 44 Leon. Okay. My mother disciplines me when I don't listen, but that's all. I don't show much attitude and stuff, and I'm mostly just by myself, so yeah. I don't show much attitude, but when I do, I get disciplined. My parents are traditional conservatives from 44 Liam. My parents teach me to behave by taking my electronics or by grounding me if I don't behave. My parents take my outside privileges. Yes, because my friends are always at the park and I have fun with them. Looks like this one enjoys being outside, and if he's not behaving, he won't be able to go out and meet with his friends. 44, so that means they spank you. My mom and brother were in a fight. My brothers started crying. I barely see him cry. My brother said, like, well, I'm not happy. My friends make me happy. Then she said, I don't care how you feel. I don't. That's from PBHC. Okay, next to the questions here. When I get into trouble, they make me do push ups or sit ups and running. But before, it was the 1, 2, 3 magic program, but it stopped working. The same with push ups, the same with push ups stuff. They started spanking me, but it didn't work. So now they ground me, but it doesn't work. My parents are always yelling and giving me a life lecture. It's not working because the more they yell, the more I am immune to it. My parents teach me how to behave. They tell me what to do, and if I don't, they say, oh well, you're missing out on your blessings. It helps us think about later in life when we need our blessings. It also teaches us about listening and paying attention. Mark, your fish gave birth. First, you were being bitten by a dog. Now, your is giving birth. That's good. My parents use consequences. If I'm bad, it usually works. When I misbehave, my parents usually ground me, and when I do something good, they usually let me do what I choose, either video, games, Legos. They take away my phone to make me be good. It doesn't work because I'm too good most of the time, so they don't have to take it away from me. Okay? What my parents do to make me behave, they spank me and yell at me, and yes, it works. So for some students, it didn't work. For others, it works. My parents tell me, if you do this, we can do this. Okay? If you do this, then you can do this. Yes, it works. My mom takes away my phone and my PS4. It works because it works because on the weekends it gets boring without my gadgets. Hmm. They will take my phone and Xbox. Yes, it's working because Xbox is 70% of my life. Okay, my mom will punch me on my arm, and then I go in my room and play Fortnite. So we'll see if I can still play Fortnite. My mama will backhead slap me and hug me. What? My mama will backhead slap me and hug me and then take me for ice cream shop. After back head slap, hair hugging, and then ice cream? Hmm. It works cause of the ice cream part. Yeah, the ice cream part. My parents would beat me with a belt. Then they would ground me, and I have to stay in my room by myself for however long I'm grounded. I think this works because I try to avoid being grounded. Taking away PS4, Betty plays Fortnite, shaking my head nonstop from Enfra. If we misbehaved or disobeyed, my parents would ground us by taking away our technology, or my mom would whip us with a sandal. It has kind of worked because I behave in public, but at home I still argue with my siblings. They don't do anything. They are always busy at work that they don't have time to even notice if I am doing something wrong. If I misbehave, my mom will take away my privilege. If I am still bad, I would get smacked, and I don't want to get smacked because it hurts. So it works very good. My mom will get mad when I misbehave, and sometimes she will say mean things. It does not work. And lastly, if I misbehave, my dad uses it as an excuse not to buy me the things he promised. It isn't fair. It's not working for me because then it's not working for me because then I become rebellious and would want to do more bad things. Okay. So anyway, let me silence my phone. It's been ringing. So who has to go? PVHC, you have to go. So bye bye, PVHC. I'm glad you were able to make it. He said, "Yeah, I've been in timeout, but I haven't been grounded." You must be a good boy or good girl. Um, the one about getting smacked was mine. Yeah, yeah, I know hardcore blood. My phone was ringing. I don't know who's been texting me at this hour because it's almost 10:30. I have been bullied once. I have bullied someone once. My mind was weird back then from the Undertaker. No, hardcore blood. I'm not gonna answer it. I'm doing my live stream and I'm with my friends here who are very dear to me. Just Mia, hi there. Johnny calling to sing. Johnny left about an hour ago to his for his favorite karaoke night, whatever or wherever that is. I have no idea. Ring banana phone, ring ring. Madan or Madan Maru Kumawat, hello there. And Gaining Boy 150, how are you? I will stay if it was at 10:30. Yes, actually, I'm planning to end this stream at 10:30. I always want to make it just 30 minutes because this is supposed to be a vlogging, an everyday vlog, but it takes a lot of time to edit and to upload, download, upload. So instead of doing a daily vlog, I just decided to do a live streaming, but then I have to limit it to 30 minutes. So how long does Johnny stay at the karaoke bar? He usually comes home around 1 or 2 in the morning. Sometimes he comes home early because he didn't get a chance to sing his song. Maybe it depends on the DJ. If he likes the DJ or the DJ likes him, then he could stay up until 2. Sometimes I think he came home 3 in the morning. Just Mia, how's your day been? It's been great. Thanks for asking. I love you too, Madan or Maiden. Give me a shout out, please. Shout out to Gaining Boy 150. Shout out to you. Um, is it Guinevere? Guinevere or Oliver? Let's just say Oliver. Hello there. Thanks for being here. Who's telling lies, TK? The Undertaker will Johnny be in the next stream. Okay, my streams with Johnny D are gonna be limited to the weekends, maybe a Saturday or a Sunday because he gets really tired doing the live stream, sitting here, for, for an hour or so. So he's not doing it. He can't be doing it with me every day. So just on the weekends, I'll be live streaming with him here on my channel, not on his channel because he is still suspended under penalty for a community strike, and it ends on November 20th. So until November 20th, I cannot live stream on his channel. It's all gonna be in my channel. Will Johnny D be in the next stream? Yes, on the weekends, but not on the weekdays where I do these substitute stories straight from the students. I will subscribe if you give me extra credit. Just kidding. I thought you were already subscribed, gaming boy. Um, Don't take that out of context, people. Okay, I don't know what we're talking about here. Dude, TK, what did you just do? I hate it, but love it. Oh, Dylan Romero is here. Hi there. Hello, Dylan. I'm glad you're back. Mm, what from Daniel or Daniel FJ? What's up? You're back from that vacation? Yes, I am back, and I am back to reality. I've never been so tired. There's a lot of things to do when I got home, and a lot of preparations for this long-term subbing. Mrs. D, are those new glasses? Mark, you know what? This is a $1 reading glass from Walmart because when I went to Orlando from Volcano Bay, I lost my reading glasses, so I have to go back and buy a new one. And I look old in these eyeglasses. $1 from actually maybe three. Yeah, you know how they sell it in three three in a pack and it's for $9. Yeah, I think this is $3 reading glasses. I know it looks ugly. I'm gonna get a new one. Mrs. D, I had you for Spanish fifth period. Oh, wait a minute. I had you for Spanish fifth period, seventh grade, and I don't remember us throwing chairs or ripping name tags. I'm sorry, but we were disrespectful, and I'm sorry about that, but the other stuff. Thank you, Muser Life. You know what? I think it was on the sixth or seventh period when I realized that they were ripping off the name tags. If you're on the fifth period, then that's not you, because I only realized it by sixth or seventh period. Anyway, thanks for being here. I'm glad to see you here. Just Mia, if you could travel anywhere, where would you travel? Since I have traveled so many countries already, I think I've been to 13 different countries. The next, my next plan or the next in line for my bucket list is New York City. New York, New York. Okay, I love your videos, both you and Johnny. Keep it up. Thank you, Oliver. I'll just call you Oliver because I'm not sure how to pronounce your first name. This is Anthony. I'm in the second period. Oh, come on. I didn't know my students are going to be here. So anyway, like I said, I had more good classes than bad ones because I think I only had one bad class. Actually, not the whole class, just a few students who were really misbehaved. So I'm glad to see you here. Thank you. Mrs. D, can you react to memes on a stream? What memes in particular, TK? I'm not sure which memes you are referring to. Ha! They look fancy though. Mark, look. Actually, I gotta clean this. You notice that I have new eyeglasses. Actually, this is an old eyeglasses that I found on my car because I lost my eyeglasses. Um, Neon Candy is here. Hello, Hash Monster. It's Alex from third period. Oh my goodness, Hash Monster. I didn't know that you were one of my students. Actually, third period, there's only 22, and we did have a good time on the third period. Not a lot of students, and I didn't lose my voice. I mean, like, I was in Spanish with her too, and I'm sorry if my class was disrespectful and loud. Neon Candy, how many students do I have here? I think there's a lot tonight. So, anyway, thank you for being here with me. I have to end my stream. It's already 30 minutes, and I promise that it's not going to be over 30 minutes. Oh, Hash Monster, you were lying. Okay. I know hearts. Okay. So anyway, I once again I would like to thank you for being here with me tonight, and please be here again if you can for tomorrow. My substitute stories number 14. Hawking Red, Miss D, thanks for such a nice live stream tonight. I can relate to many of the warm up answers. Thank you very much, Hawking Red. I really appreciate that. Hardcore Blood, Hesh Monster, TK, Mark, The Undertaker, Just Mia. Bye bye to everybody. Who else is here? Neon Candy, Hulking Red. Later, later. See you again tomorrow. Love you all. Bye for now. Mwah. Bro feast, everyone. Later.